Yes, friends, today I'm going to do more of a relaxed video. I'm going to talk about a family dinner and the importance of it and the type of fragrances that you smell on your Uncle Ben and your Uncle Herman that drove you crazy because you had to endure it every single year. Anyway, I'm going to go through this list of 10 or 12 fragrances that each family member, I'll act as if I'm sitting at the table and go around the table and tell you a few little funny stories while we're at it. The whole channel was based on unbiased opinions. Your feelings might get hurt in this video, but it's just for fun. It's just my little quick opinion on people's fragrances. My family's fragrance selection over the past years, and all the members that I'm going to talk about, 90% of them are dead, so I don't think they'll mind if I go off on their fragrance. Let's just dive right in. First, we got my Aunt Lucy. She was a very European French lady. My Aunt Lucy just died last year. She was very elegant. She actually worked at Saks Fifth Avenue as a seamstress. And little did I know, she had a little collection of fragrances. Everybody went after her house whenever she passed, the family, and they took her jewelry and this and that. And they said, hey, you want the crappy fragrances she has in her drawer? I took one glance and nabbed them. Yes, I do. Those fragrances were the oldest version of Guerlain Shalimar, some of the finest fragrance taste she had since the 80s. She worked at Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue. If you don't know what that is, it's a high-end department store in the United States, and she had this nice little collection going on. Well, let's go move on. So we're sitting at dinner table, and her husband, back in the 80s, his name was Uncle Herman, and Uncle Herman used to wear Chaps by Ralph Lauren, and he also used to wear another fragrance called Gray Flannel. He was a very chubby, obtuse man with a bald head, and he was actually a Jewish man, and he would always say, after he ate dinner, "That's fantastic, darling," and he'd pick a toothpick and go and make this noise, and me and my cousins would make fun of him. Next we have my cousin Eric, who's from Toronto now, but back then he lived in the Midwest. He used to wear, in the 90s, CK1. On that fragrance, when you walk by that fragrance to this day, it smells like cat litter urine. No offense if you wear that fragrance. Back then it was a Hall of Fame fragrance and very modern and made for unisex. This is just for fun, remember. Next, we have Aunt Lucy, who we just talked about. Her new husband was straight from France, didn't speak a lick of English. And so, my brother, Roland, used to sit with him, me and my brother, and the new guy, the new husband, when no one is around. My brother would say bad words to him and say, "Do you know what that means, Uncle Maurice?" Anyway, I went into Uncle Maurice's bathroom, and the dude had the old school Lacoste, the white bottle. Sorry I can't show you these fragrances because a lot of them are discontinued. He also had this fragrance called Kuros. So that matches up with Aunt Lucy's taste. He used to wear, oddly enough, every bottle he had was a white bottle. So he wore Kuros, and that Lacoste is a white bottle as well, if you know what it is. It's a Hall of Fame classic fragrance. It just smells good. Any age can wear this. This is a powerhouse that lasts and lasts and lasts. I'm going to give it a whiff too. Next, let's talk about my mom. My mom, she was one who really ignited my journey. I was 8 years old. I remember she was putting on perfume, and she used to decant her fragrances and use a little atomizer, the cute little, squeeze it. I'd say, "Mommy, what are you doing?" And she says, "All classy ladies wear French perfume." And I said, "What kind is yours?" And she'd say, "I only wear Cacharal products." So she was wearing Lulu and Cabochard and touring. When she got a lot older, she used to wear Eternity by Calvin Klein. I guess her mind was going, I wouldn't have worn that. She went from very good fragrances to that. I wanted to say something, but I didn't. Which brings me to my dad. My dad, rest his soul. I love you, Dad. I love you, God, too. He's my new best friend. Wore this his entire life. That he wore, that I can remember, he wore Paco Rabanne. The man had 36 boxes of it, of every formulation. Doesn't even care about the formulation. He just asks for Paco Rabanne every year from everybody. What do you want for Christmas? Paco Rabanne. He was a wine connoisseur. What do they call those guys? The guys that go around to the tables and they know everything. He knew everything about French wine, so he has the palate, and this is the only fragrance he wore. Not only that, he wore this fragrance, he gave it out to my brothers from 1995 till he died. He gave it to me in 96. I said, Dad, I don't ever want you to give me this bottle. I have nothing against Paco Rabanne, the old school one. I said, you don't need to give me that. I like Armani. It was 96. I said, Armani, what is that? I said, but just give these to my brothers. I don't care. Year after year. Finally, in 2000, I got a job at a fragrance store. And I noticed my brothers every year at Christmas time, Paco Rabanne. And I said to them, I said, do you like Paco Rabanne that much? You're getting it every single year. He goes, yeah, what? It's not bad. So I have another brother named Patrick. And in that time period, in 2000, 2001, I showed him this bottle, Acqua di Gio Armani. He told my dad, don't ever get me Paco Rabanne again as well. So there was that. Go on to that. By the way, if you like Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio, today's scent of the day is Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio Profondo. I really like this. So let's get on to my brother's wife, not Pat. We got my other brother. His name is Roland. He passed away. He had a pizzeria. He liked to eat a lot and taste his food. Anyway, he loved Paco Rabanne, and he also loved fresh fragrances. He liked fragrances like Dunhill Fresh. Back then it was $40. Today you can buy them for $20. And he absolutely loved cool water. So I'm sitting here every year. I'm smelling cool water. I'm smelling Paco Rabanne. And then I'm smelling my new uncle's Kuros. And I'm smelling all these different fragrances every year. Nothing against them, but some of them sprayed them on too much. My brother Roland, not only did he like cool water, he specifically liked Cool Water Game, and he specifically liked any cool water product. Now, these are people that don't think about fragrances. They only like what they like. They're not deep diving and trying to find formulations and stuff. And my brother would actually always found a new cool water. He goes, can you find that? Can you find that? I go, just look on Amazon. And oftentimes the new cool water that he wanted was a flanker. They make flankers, different versions of cool water night, cool water game, cool water ocean. I don't know what else they made, and those would be rare hidden gems and $150 for a small bottle. But he did have decent taste. I tried to change it, but he wouldn't listen. Next, to this day, my brother John still buys fragrances, and he absolutely loves Calvin Klein Obsession. And there's another viewer, his name is Neil from northern Miami Beach. He loves Calvin Klein Obsession. Personally, I think it stinks, and I will throw it on the ground and smash this bottle, but it's brand new and sealed. But that's what I think of Calvin Klein Obsession. If you're 65 years old, maybe you will like it too, like my brother. He's 66. And he also likes this fragrance right here, which is called Aramis. He likes fragrances like that. It's not a bad fragrance. This is like tobacco, serious longevity, and seriously cheap. But back in the day, and to this day, even at department stores, they demand $86 for this bottle. But of course, on the internet discount sites in America, there's $20 bottle right here. Beautiful fragrance though. Next, we have my brother's wife, the guy Roland who has the pizzeria. Imagine this, she doesn't really talk about fragrances either, but she had impeccable taste. Her name was Carla, and she liked this fragrance that cost $35. It's called Sun, Moon, and Stars by Lagerfeld, but I look for it on eBay now, and it's $300 for this bottle. So now she has great taste because they don't make it anymore. I want you to comment down below and tell me what kind of fragrances or fragrance stories you have from your family get-togethers. I would love to hear it. Then, of course, we have all my nieces and nephews. And one nephew I'd like to point out, his name is Johnny Real. I call him that. His name's Johnny. He likes to skateboard. He's 35 years old. Cool kid, hip-hop DJ, scratching all that stuff. And he used to wear this fragrance, Eternity by Calvin Klein. And I said, dude, you're all trending. You got cool clothes. What are you wearing that for? Well, my mom used to work at, his mother, Roberta, used to work at the Calvin Klein counter for years and years. And she worked at Oscar de la Renta counter, if you're familiar with that house. And she would give out all these eternities, all to Christmas presents. They give them testers back in the 80s and 90s. And my nephew wore this to this day until I told him about this one. This fragrance came out recently, and I used to call my nephew Johnny, "Hi, Johnny," and not for saying hello. And this fragrance here is called 212 VIP Party, and he loves it. Why? Because it's got a hint of a marijuana note in it. It's called hemp cannabis note inside here, and he loves it. He would love to own Mansera Hindu Kush, but I can't tell him about that because it's $180 and it's out of both of our price range. So again, we keep moving on, and you got the nieces and nephews, and the only two nieces I knew that are probably about 28 years old now, and to this day, all I can remember that they liked was Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue and Issey Miyake for women, and that does it. Now let's flip the camera to you. I'm coming on live right now, and let's hear what your family used to wear. I'm going to try to comment to everyone's comment right now. Hello, is everyone can hear me? Please type in yes if you can hear me. I'm going to start at the top. We have Abdi Jabir, hello to you, sir. And we have Darwin Rocket, good afternoon. The Dunhill 34, hi, bro. Jesus Silenced Evening. Jesus Sliced is his name. He said evening. Darwin Rocket, it's originally from East St. Louis, Illinois. Hopefully everyone can hear me. It looks like the... Okay, that sounds better. I see I had two microphones on. Okay. We got Lawrence Myolin Romeos, Angelo Figueroa Campo, Darwin Rocket, United Son of Utrecht, son of Stan. And we have Greg Graham. Hello, Greg. How are you doing today from Mississippi? Around the way, Tucker. Hey, what's up? We have Naif. Hi, Christian. Good to see you live stream again. Greg Graham says he can hear us. We have Jesus. How long does shipping take from your website? Well, I usually ship on Sundays or Mondays, Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays to give you an idea. Ayman Newman, do you ship to Montreal, Canada? No, I do not. I'm a one-man show. I got to do the emails, the packaging, the shipping. I do have one assistant. She's very, very good. Kuros was my late father's fragrance. Naif says, Bogdan Miliovic. Yep, he's here. Marcin Gedik from Poland. I hope you're doing good, doing great, getting better. He had the COVID, now he's recovering, Marcin. Angelo Figueroa Ocampo says, Profondo smells like a mix of Dylan Blue with Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense. If you have Bruno Herrera, can younger men get compliments on La Male? Yes, absolutely. I don't see why not. Then we have Fex Rocks 21. And we have Angelo Figueroa. Thanks. And the guy, Marcin Gedik, had the COVID for 3 weeks, but beat it. Thank God on that one. We have Anthony Concepcion. Nautica Midnight Voyage is his favorite one. We have Bruno Herrera says, can younger men still get compliments on the male? And is it attractive to younger girls? Now that's a good question. Would it be attractive to young girls? Anybody can comment down below and help this guy. I think it would be, though, for sure. It's everything men. Le Male is amazing from anyone 18 to 40 or 18 to 80, but it seems like after 55, people don't like to wear it. Angelo Figueroa, yes, for sure. Naif says Lagerfeld is a legend, and lots of different Lagerfelds are discontinued now, like Photo, and that one I just showed you my sister-in-law used to wear called Sun Moon Stars. Bozanak B. Hey, from Bosnia. Angelo Figueroa Campo. Other people are obsessed with Sauvage Dior. Well, I like it too. Anthony Concepcion. What about Givenchy Play Sport? Yeah, I remember that. That's fire, isn't it? Givenchy Play Sport. I never tried. Givenchy Play Intense was really good. Raul, hey. Yes. Everyone's saying yes to the comment. Does Le Male still get compliments? Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male get compliments from young girls. Is it good to wear? And here it is right here. This is Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male. You can get these 6.7s on internet discount sites like Fragrance X and other sites like that. It's real cheap. This was about $70. It's 200 milliliter. I wanted to support. I got this fragrance called Rue Broca Touche. Smells identical to this. Outperforms it. Costs $28. Look for that one. We're back here with Angelo and Anthony Concepcion. Party Fever is a beast fragrance. Yeah, I like that fragrance, especially in the spring and summer. Kashif Maksud, hello from Dubai. Wow. Nuzran, I don't know. I can't read that one. Amon Newman, yes. We got 28 people watching. We got Kashif Maksquad, 11:30 p.m. at night in Dubai. If anyone knew that. Kashif Maksquad said his scent of the day is Swiss Arabian. I've got a meeting I've got to go to. We're going to cut this a little bit short, but I'm going to read all these that I can. Alberto Combate. Hi, Chris. What is a cheap alternative to Acqua di Parma leather? I can't tell you that right now. I just know some leather fragrances like this brand new one. I'll be right there, sir. I'll be right there. Jim S. Have you ever tried Guerrier Nitro Noir? No. Serge Ribeiro. Hi, Chris. Hello from Luxembourg, Europe. Best long-lasting fresh fragrance. What's up, Loem? EDL EDP discontinued. It's very hard to find King K206. Can't get off this. Oh, perfect timing. Doesn't that always happen? I apologize. I can't control my phone. Serge Ribeiro, because of you, I bought Club de Nuit from Aramis. Smells really, really good. Thank you. John Carlo Burton, love Afnan, 9 p.m. Jimmy Dose, hey buddy, hey guys, I love to see you. Bruno Herrero, does Black Orchid smell in the air and does it score some compliments? It's a very chocolatey, sexy, floral fragrance. And guys, I hate to say this, but I got an appointment. I gotta go. I hope you enjoyed this family fun dinner party where I smelled everyone's fragrances, a little bit of history, and we're gonna finish this up right now. And hope you have a great weekend.